phone. Oh, wait, there's Amber.
There she is.
Is it working okay?
Yeah, it's good. Okay,
Or
and
am
we
I
are
frozen?
live.
Okay.
So you're not frozen anymore. You're good. We're
Okay.
here. It's time to party. So, hey guys, welcome to Buddy Read Time. We did some weird things this time around. So yay! So Mandy's in her car, Amber's in her new apartment. I'm on the computer.
Mine's glitching, you guys. Let me get at it.
It's all good. Jen's sitting there just shaking her head at us. So it's all good. All good. It's been a few months, so it really has been a few months, which is just crazy to me that it's been a few months since we did this. But we're still gonna have our anniversary party. Yay! Oh, and we lost her again.
Forgot my hat. Wait, I have.
Hi, Megan. Did you get an anniversary hat?
No, but I have a birthday hat I could wear.
Okay. All right. So we did this one a little weird, a little differently, I guess I should say, not weird, where we all threw out a different book. So,
yeah.
Do you remember what your book was, Jen?
I do. Yeah. I just forgot my names. That's very on brand for Jennifer. So we're good.
It's all good. So what was it?
I read Right Your Wrongs by Candy Steiner.
Okay. And Mandy, you had.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Duke.
Oh, she looked
by
at
Jessica Peterson.
Come prepared.
Should come prepared. I had Leave Me Behind.
Don't ask me any more questions.
Yeah, I know, because you read it back in April. So I had Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moranova. Megan saying she read all of them. And Amber, who we keep losing, read this one, The Horde King of Shadow by Zoe Draven. So I actually had that one, so I grabbed it.
I had mine, but I guess.
Hi, Michigan gal.
Hi.
You don't? So Mandy's like dying in her car. What are you looking at, Mandy?
What?
You were looking at something.
Again. I think that I'm in on our bestie book review because it tells me when Amber is coming and going.
Yeah, you are, because I didn't have to add you to the stage. So it's fine.
Oh, okay.
And we lost her again. Well, since Mandy's sitting in a car in the heat, we're going to talk about Mandy's book first. That way if she has to get off, because you're at a basketball tournament.
Yes, it's a basketball tournament. So my son's actually playing right now because, of course, his scheduled time would be during this.
Of course. Okay, so let's talk about your book.
I read Duke by Jessica Peterson. I binged the whole series. I loved all of them. I believe I gave all of them 5 stars. Duke was a 5-star for me. I just loved the whole series and can't wait for her spinoff series to come out in August. Please don't ask me too many questions about it, though, because I read it back in April. Like, I read it before Writer came out on my birthday, and I had read all of the books up to Writer prior to it coming out. So, like, I read it into March, very beginning of April.
Do you know what number that book is?
Is this 3
I
or 4?
really feel like I read the first one, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh, this is book 4.
Okay. I almost am positive. I love the first one, and I need to finish that. So.
Yeah, I thought the whole series was great.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That first one was really good.
And you said you gave it what?
5.
Me?
She gave them all 5.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I gave the whole series 5s. Okay. I can't remember specifically, but I love the whole series, and I know this was a 5 for me.
Okay. Yeah, Megan saying she gave it 4.5 stars. So Megan liked it. Did anybody else read it?
I did.
You did read it?
Yeah.
I read everybody.
I only read Cash, so I decided I was going to read all the other books to lead to Duke, so I did that. And then I read Duke, and it wasn't my favorite out of the series. I think I had issues with the heroine more. But I loved Duke. I loved Duke, but I think the heroine was kind of tough for me. But I mean, I think it's too, I was comparing it to the other ones like before. And so maybe I would have liked it better just jumping into it without reading the previous ones. I still think Cash is the best one. I like that one the most, I think.
Yeah, that was the one that I read. Cash. That was the first one. So that it is the same series. It was really good.
Yeah.
I
think Sawyer was my favorite brother. Like I loved Sawyer like a lot. So, and this comes right after Sawyer, so I think I liked that one.
Oh, see, yeah,
more.
I fell in love with the guy. Well, what were the tropes of this one? Does Mandy?
It's like accidental pregnancy and like snowed in, which I like accidental pregnancy. I think that's part of the problem. Is I think it did discuss good things that we need to discuss, like to like those options that you have. But it was like most of the book was like still like, oh well, I don't know if I want to keep the baby type of thing, and like that. Like I'm fine with that, but like it's like 70%. Like I want to see more of them like going through the pregnancy together and being all in, you know, and I think she just seems so different than how she was portrayed in the previous books and in Cash. Like, so I understood all her issues. I think completely understood why she was the way she was. I just think for some reason I wasn't connecting to it as much as like the other ones.
Yeah. And Mandy likes snowed in, so that could be.
I liked that part. Like I really liked that part of the book. Yeah. But like he was so amazing and she was pushing him away for a lot of it. But I don't know. It didn't connect to it as much as like I did just like the previous one, which was Sawyer. I really liked it.
Okay.
So what did you rate it?
Oh, I think I gave it like a 3-star.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I didn't hate it. So I think when I was writing my review too, like, cause I didn't post it yet, I was being kind of harsh on like how I felt because I was so frustrated with the heroine. And I kind of like, the pacing was like kind of slow for me. And I was just like, okay, this is going on too long in the book. Like, let's figure out that we want to be together. Let's figure out that we want to have this baby like together. So, but I mean, I do think it's realistic, the real life issues that come across, especially in like a fling or whatever. So I don't know. I think maybe I was just more harsh on it because I really loved the previous one way better.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go ahead, Jen.
I was just gonna. She's a really good writer. I want to read the series.
Yeah, I really like the series. I think it's really good. You know, and they also like a little different.
I swung by a hardcovers bookstore that they have up in North Seattle, and it was like a day after she'd been there for a signing or something. And they could not stop talking about how sweet she is as a person. Like they just loved her as a person. And it was just kind of one of those, like, you know, how a lot of the authors are going on these tours to bookstores and stuff. I don't think she lives in the area. She was just there on the tour. And they were just talking about how she was just a sweetheart and they were all in love with her as a person. So I think she's an author that's really great to her readers.
Yeah.
Which is always a positive because an author can write an amazing book, but if you are crappy to your readers, sorry.
Definitely turns it sour, you know, if they're not like good to their readers.
She was there on April 7th because it was my birthday and I really wanted to go.
Oh, and you didn't get to
birthday. I did
and I think I went like,
well, it's a couple.
I think my daughter ended up having a trip
for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's closer to me than it is to Mandy, and I only stopped there because I think it was the next day Meg had an appointment with her surgeon or something, or a doctor's appointment, and we ended up down there and had time to kill. And I was like, we're swinging by the bookstore.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to swing by the bookstore when she had her surgery last week though. And I was a little bummed, but then I was like, oh, well, we're here for surgery. So, okay, I guess.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Maybe next time. Yeah. Yeah. Mandy's going up to hardcovers again. Are you coming this weekend?
Tuesday.
So, okay. All right. Anything else for that one?
Read all of them. I mean, Amber.
I know. Yeah. Jody,
I think I felt really bad about postponing this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to read all their books.
Oh, look at the guilt. There's just no need to feel bad. You just gave us plenty of time to not read each other's books. It was great. It's so good. Jody, what did you give? What was this one called? This was Duke, right? What did you give Duke?
Yes.
Yeah. I know. I was looking at it going, I could read them all. I'm not going to.
Well, I think one I'm going to read.
Well, I got the ALC for Cash, and then I never got the other ones. And so that when I do that, I get behind in a series. And then, like, you know, with so many other things you have to read. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to finally read these other ones because I loved Cash. Like that one. Yeah. And that was the first time I read her. So I loved it. So I think it's a good series.
Okay. All right. Anything else for Duke? Wow, don't all talk at once now.
Was it just
What
me
else
and
do you
Mandy that
want
read
me to
it?
say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want you to die of a heat stroke though, so you're free whenever. We've
Okay.
done you.
Thanks. I might
Jody
head
said she
in.
gave it a 4. Yeah. For those who don't know, like I think I said this before we started the live. We actually I have a heat advisory here. It says it's only 80 degrees, but it's still a heat advisory here for Washington. We don't handle it all too well. So sitting in the car in the sun is not going to be good. So
yeah, your phone overheats. I have experience of this, of like when you're trying to film in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, I was overheating this morning at church. I mean, our church doesn't have air conditioning in the building. I was dying. I was like, "Where? Don't we have enough money for this? A couple window units at least?"
Yeah.
But no.
I've been outside all day working, and it was a feel like of 91, and I can tell you it felt like that. So I feel you. I feel you.
And it gets really muggy where you are, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Does it get muggy? Yeah.
Like decided to rain at like the last minute, and then it got a little humid. So that was fun. But
yeah. How warm is it at your house, Amber?
It's pretty warm. Let me see what.
Okay,
actually, it's not too bad today. I think it was 81, but it was like 90 something the last couple days.
Good luck to your boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm way too close to the camera here.
I know, me too. I was like, whoa, look at that.
Everybody.
Okay. Let's see. I think Megan's talking about Duke. She immersive read the first 3 books, and I think that was not the right move for me. I love Duke the most, maybe because I physically read it. Probably. I know that a lot of the times when I listen to an audio and I don't read the book, I don't tend to rate those as high, depending. Sometimes I do. But the books that tend to be my top reads of the year are books I physically read.
Really?
Most of the time.
I think I spend more time and you feel more like invested in it than if you're listening to it. And then if you're like rushing, because I'm like, oh, I got these many books to read this week. Like it's like you kind of don't give it the time that like you do when you
don't pay attention. Yeah. I mean, there's exceptions to that rule all the time. So yeah. All right. Okay. What's up next?
I don't know who wants to go.
I'll go.
Okay.
Jen can.
Okay. I don't remember much. Okay. I just read it. Right Your Wrongs. It was the last book in the series though. So it's like the 6th book in the I have it pulled up, hold on. In the Kings of Ice series by Candy Steiner, which is a hockey romance series. This one was a second chance romance. I did not feel lost going into it, so that was really good. The other couples are definitely talked about a lot, but I appreciated that I didn't feel lost. I didn't need to read their stuff. I think I gave this one, I gave it a 4. It was a really solid 4. It was a second chance romance, but there is a little bit of she's married currently. When she comes back into the fold, our main character, Shane, so he left her for reasons he thought he was helping her. And I feel like, of course, there would not be a story if we just talked about it and figured everything out together, which is awesome. Like, there's a way around this. But that's not the case. And now we're like, I don't know, what was it? 10 years, 2 decades later, something like that. But gave 3 stars. There was too many flashbacks.
Yeah.
And that was my only issue with it. Like, was the amount of flashbacks. Yeah,
Megan said she gave it a 4.
From the flashbacks, though, if we were going to be in the flashback, like I wanted a little bit more, or like something. I just
felt like it depended too much on the flashbacks to show us how in love they were, and I'm like, I wanted more in the current time and the current situation. You know, I think it was. I gave it a 4 too. Like but I gave it the 4 because of the flashbacks thing. You know, I kind of stepped it a little bit because I think it handled. You know, I mean, people might get upset because it does have cheating in it because she's technically married, but I didn't view it that way. Usually if it's like a horrible kind of abusive husband, which he's like emotionally abusive, you know, controlling her life type of thing, which I think she handled all that really well. I just wish we had a little bit more of them currently. Like, we're depending too much on their past.
didn't really
yeah.
back of the current. Yeah.
Like we didn't need it.
Yeah.
I don't tend to like books that have flashbacks anyway. I want the
Mhm.
story. Like you can have a couple, but if you got too many in there, I don't know. I don't like flashbacks. I don't like when it's told like in dual timelines either. So
it was a lot. I mean, I would have preferred if we just had like a, this is what happened at the very, this is how we got to here, and now we have jumped. Now we time jumped, and now we're in the present, and we can talk about something that happened in the past. But I feel like those help me out a little bit more because it does take you out of the story sometimes. Especially when I wanted to know what was going on in her life now, and like you knew that her husband was shady, but how? I want to know. Like, can we get to the story? Like, how are you being abused? Because that's what it's for leading. Like that's what we're going to. Like, but how are you being abused? Are you being physically abused? He was very passive aggressive. Like, what a douche.
Yeah. Well, and it was like to do flashbacks from like 20 years ago. That's you're totally different people.
Yeah.
And then and it was spending time like on like how they met, how they first dated, how they he first like kissed her. And it was just like a lot of like when now it's more she's married. It's like a totally complicated situation. How do we get her out of this, bad situation? And how do we deal with our feelings? Like I wanted more in that. And I think that's why, it didn't hit, but I still enjoyed it. Like I didn't read any of the previous books. I actually got they have a bundle on Audible of the first 4 books. So I used a credit for that, but I never had time to do it by the time so I just listened to this like yesterday. So
I didn't read the other book.
This done yesterday. So
I think that she was trying to figure out like a really good way to show like this is who she was at the beginning. And now she's like half the person that she was, very timid, is not like in control of herself, you know what I mean? And is doing everything as everything could be taken away. And my brother is being taken care of. What do I do? Like, is that really, you know what I mean? So, but
okay, Jen, there's a question for you and it's about your posting schedule. And I know you're busy, but I'm putting it up here and you can answer.
I inadvertently, I took May off. Didn't even plan that, but May was really busy for me. So busy, and I just didn't really I wanted to talk about things, but I didn't know. I didn't know how.
Life gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah,
but she's still here. She'll be hosting our next. But you're hosting our next buddy read, right? Yes, you are. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was. I woke up at 6 a.m. I was like, oh shit, let me go look at some books.
I know. I didn't even think about it.
No, I hadn't either because it's been so long since we did it. Yeah. And then last night, Mandy was like, "Oh, we need to figure that out." I was like, "Do we really though? Like, do we have to figure it out right now?" And she's like, "Well, the live show's tomorrow." Oh,
we normally talk about it. Yeah, and then I said,
Mandy keeps us all on track.
I was like, well, this could go one of 2 ways. But then I started thinking, I was like, okay, so I mean, I kind of like it. I do miss more than I hit, but I kind of like it because it gives us something to shit talk. So
yes,
Mandy,
it's fun when we shit talk. Okay, all right, Amber, you had this one.
Yes. I loved this book. It is my favorite Zoe Draven. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I love dragon riders, anything like this. This was done right. Like, I'm not a fan of Fourth Wing, so don't come after me, but I did not like it. This was it was so good. I gave this 6 stars. I loved it so much. Like, I was just so happy with the way the dragons were written, the whole world building. The world building was fantastic. He felt it's still connected to the previous Horde King series, but it's like 200 years later. So, and I just loved the heroine. I loved the hero. Oh my God, I loved it. Like, and I actually took my time with it. I physically read it, this time. And I really enjoyed it. It was so good. Like, it's what I want out of like a dragon writer type of situation. And I thought she built so much care to like how the dragons, their personalities, how like they bonded with the dragons, like the whole world building thing was really set up well without it being like too info dumpy. Like it was really good. So
the dragons, they they talked, the dragons?
Well,
They
no,
had-
the dragons. There's like also those heartstones that were like in the Drakkar one, the first series.
Did you read the first
Did you
series?
read them? Oh,
then
okay.
you have no clue. Okay.
Yeah, so no. But like they're losing the magic, like the magic and all that stuff comes from the heartstones that help with like them bonding and being able to communicate mentally with like their dragons. But that's going away after they're like dying out. So they don't talk to the dragons aren't talking dragons or anything, but it's like you know, they have like a dragon song they'll do for like kind of like a mate. It's just, I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. I gave it 5 stars. I don't normally do 6 stars, so I gave it 5 stars. I physically read it. I read it as an arc. And I love Zoe Draven's world. It got slow in a few spots for me, but then it would pick back up and I didn't mind too much. And then when the audio came out, I listened to it. So I've actually read it twice now. Oh, so, awesome. You know, I'm not mad about it. I'm kind of waiting for audio for I don't think audio is out for the second book yet. I was waiting for that because I didn't want to just jump into it. So Megan said she gave it 3 stars and Jody gave it 4 stars. She was hesitant to read it out of the 4. This was her favorite. Okay, good. And then Megan says, it took a little bit of time to settle.
It does take a little bit of time. I think it's slower in parts because it's like she has to set up this whole new world, and then it's like this heroine trying to find out. Like, but I loved how the heroine was like connected to a couple of the characters from the previous series, descendant of them, and so she has like a little bit of powers from certain things. And I just really liked her whole journey and how she had to be able to bond with the dragon to be respected. And it's like so dangerous for her. And it's just like that whole thing was interesting.
I love that they had tails in the first one, but in this one they lobbed their tails off to be dragon riders. I'm like, ow, like that was the thing. I was like, but that tail was so sexy. Like, you sure about that? So I blame Ruby Dixon for this problem, but really,
the people have tails.
I want to say Dothraki or the Dakari.
I know the Dakari.
And they have tails.
They have to cut them off because it could be dangerous when you're riding a dragon because they'll like leap onto their dragon off a cliff and have to land on the dragon and they could lead to death. So they have to like take it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what she does.
Yeah,
she does do this a lot, but I thought it was understandable. Like he wasn't as bad as some of her like.
I know, guys.
And you kind of like when you find out his history and everything, like you kind of understand the way he is. And I liked how he was like kind of all in on her, after that and whatever. But yeah, I think that's kind of a thing Zoe Draven does. But I think she writes a good kind of grovel or where they're coming to like realize. The heroine's it for him and all of that. So
yeah, I like them when they're dicks, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever.
Love it in fiction, in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, but I like that. So, anybody else
believed him?
Yeah, well, I mean. But let's be honest, if somebody says dickish things to you after a while, you do believe them if it keeps happening.
Yeah.
So, Okay, is there anything else for those? Do you want to move on to the next?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Are we going through these faster than I thought we would? But
I'm
here we are.
To hear you talk about this because I literally almost picked it up, and then I was like, I'm gonna wait.
It was good. I liked it. So this is Leave Me Behind by Cam Moranova. This would have been like I've already read another Cam Moranova, but we did on one of our first buddy reads, and none of us liked it. So I didn't like that one. Fabric of Our Souls or something. Yeah. This is the first book that she wrote. I think this was the first one for her. I can't remember what the name of this series is. No, it's the name of the group, but it is it's a dark elite military romance kind of situation.
Yeah, like special ops, like
it's a special ops kind of thing.
I heard it was supposed to be like kind of like Call of Duty or something. I don't know.
I guess, but I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Anyhow, I loved it. It was enemies to lovers. It was great. I gave it 5 stars.
I didn't love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had a lot of issues with it. I almost DNF'd it at one point, but I was like, I'm gonna finish it for the buddy read.
Wow, Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And thanks, Megan. Dark Forces. That's exactly what it is. Yes.
Dark
Yeah.
Forces. I knew that they were called Riot, like they're or something was.
Yeah, like her group, and then there's like another group.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I wanted
she's
more
now an Mountain group.
explanation of like what these special ops teams were doing, why they were like. I thought there could have been more into that. I did think it was a good like bully, enemies to lovers kind of setup, and I think it had a lot of potential. But there were like parts of it that like I didn't work for me. And then when like the ending happened and like the time jump, I was just like, what? And I don't know. It just, maybe it's just this author isn't for me. I don't know. Like it just didn't work.
So I read the first book in her duet that takes place in the same world that is supposed to, I think that came after this one, but that explains the Dark Forces a lot more in that one for whatever reason. And so I didn't feel lost going into this one. I think if you had gone into this one first, you'd have been like,
like why are they kind of hunting each other? What's their mission? What are they doing? Like I just wanted a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
we get that in the next couple books.
Yeah. It's like a plot device to throw them together and they hate each other.
Yeah. And maybe when she wrote this, maybe that's what she got as like feedback. And then she was like, oh, let me write more about it. Because we get a lot more about it in Your Knife, My Back, Your Blade, My Heart, or something.
Right. And that was like this one. But
that's what I've been told. I'm pretty sure. Now, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right because I remember this one coming out.
And then she has another one that just came out in this world too. So I think that I haven't read the new one yet, but I do think she explained herself a lot more in the second book. Okay. And I knew that there was a time jump. I was waiting for it because I started reading it and I started falling in love with it so much that I went to TikTok and I pulled up some of the fan edits on TikTok and I saw that like people were crying over a 3-year time jump and I went, what? So I knew something was going to happen. So that didn't bother me so much.
Like the part that irritated me too was like the whole twin scene. Like that's when I was like,
that bugged me.
That's where I almost DNF'd it. I was like, I know they're not together. They're just kind of screwing around, hate to love, but like, that's really like she literally goes from giving the guy a blowjob, the twin interrupting, and then like the twin, let me finish you off and let's finish each other off type of thing. And it didn't add anything to the story. So I was like, what the hell is this? Like, that's when I was like, I
think she just threw that in there for shock value. And then it never went
that's
anywhere.
What I felt.
Yeah. Because at that point I was like, oh, is this going to be an MFM? Like, that was kind of my thing. And I'm like, no, but there's only 2 people on the cover. So, no. But,
they're just throwing somebody in
and then they just go on like that never happened. And like the other guy didn't know about it. So it felt kind of like weird to me. Like.
Yeah, he never did find out about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that was weird. I did think that it had a lot of spice, good spice scenes, all that type of stuff. I thought I just want a little bit more of a connection because they spent so much time with the bully hate to love that it's like, oh wait, they're in love with each other. Like when did they fall in love with each other? And I think the ending was interesting. It just felt a little rushed for me, but I kind of saw it, and you kind of see it coming, so it wasn't like. Yeah. Like whatever, but
even though I knew that there was a 3-year time jump coming up, there was a part of me that was like, oh, I wonder if this other guy is going to be the reason why she has the like, is he going to come back into the picture? Like, what's happening here? And then when it happened, I was like, well, okay. Yeah. So I loved it. I really did love it, to the point where I was messaging a couple people last night and I was like, how hard is it to get a hold of this author, but is she a problematic author? Because I've heard some things and I wouldn't want to put a problematic author in the box, that kind of a thing. And so the consensus was, I think she's kind of mean sometimes, but we'll find out. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. So yeah.
Oh, this is what you get.
But even that, like, I didn't rate it as bad as I rated the other one because I did enjoy parts of it. It was just like, but when I was listing out my issues, I was like, oh, okay. Like I had a lot of issues.
I feel like you enjoyed it more than the other book, though. Yeah.
Yes, it had more. It had a lot more for it than that one.
Book had no plot. It had 5 plots.
It was stupid.
I think I gave that like 2 stars. I was like,
I thought that was
then I think it should be like a 1 star probably.
I was like, when we first started out, and I feel like that was, but I was like, there's 5 different plots. This would have been really good if you followed this one, but which
I think her writing has really improved. Yeah, because I read that first half of Your Blade, My Back, or whatever it is, and I gave that one 5 stars too. So I do like her Dark Forces stuff. So
yeah,
she does have a romantasy that's coming out. I see her promoting right now too.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she also has one that's like paranormal. It's like the Demon's Heart or Demons. I think there's a demon in it as the main male character. But again, I won't touch that. So that's not my thing.
That sounds like Fabric of Our Souls.
Kind of.
That.
Yeah. So
well, I feel like she does things for a lot of things for shock value, kind of like how she did in Fabric of Our Souls. That's what I felt a lot of this was like, okay, I got to throw in these dark elements to hit like the spicy dark stuff, which I didn't mind. Like I didn't care about I've read a ton of bullying and dark romances. I didn't mind that. It was like just like the
dark romance.
And I think it had a lot of promise, you know, of like where it was going. It just kind of lost the way for me. But I see a lot of people love it. So, you know.
People love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Jody said she gave it 4 stars. She didn't feel the connection either because he was a bully. Yeah. I like him when they're mean.
Well, and then he had
not in real life. If Jeff was mean to me like that, I'd die.
He was like mean and bully, and then all of a sudden he was like ride or die, I love like support. And I'm like, wait, that kind of came out of nowhere where it was a total switch of character. That's when I was like, okay. That's why I wanted more connection to buy into that. That's kind of, but I think the writing was much better, and it was not as atrocious, not as bad as the other one. No. I think maybe too, like with if we didn't have that twin scene, I would have rated it higher. Like I think
I didn't care
me out of it.
Like, I was in it to win it.
You rated it a 5-star. You rated it what, 3?
Yeah, I did 3. Which I was like, oh, I kept going back and forth. Like, should I round it up? But I was just like, when I looked at my list, when I started writing it out, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give it a 3, like a solid 3. It just didn't, you know, hit for me.
Yeah. Well, I think part of mine too is I got out and I was looking at those like videos that the fans were making of them, and that just sucked me right in, where I was like, oh, okay.
Well, and I love the artwork, like on those covers, like, oh, they look
she
so
does
good.
her own covers apparently. Well, Bloom bought her out, but until they said that she's the one that designed a lot of them,
because it was good that they had it from before, and then Bloom kept those, like it's a different picture, like a different artwork,
but it's still similar.
It's like similar. So I was like, oh, that's smart that they kept that, because that was eye catching. Like it really pulled me in, like from like, ooh, that looks cool, you know. So I think really cool.
Well, I do like on these ones, on all of hers. I have to keep leaning. She does use there's spot glass. So there's a spot glass bullseye over his, like, so they do use that, and even on paperback. You don't normally see spot gloss on paperback. But I think she has that on. There's some that she has where they're like, you can see the bones, like their bones, their black clothes are on, but then it's spot glass to show like the rib cage and stuff too. So she does a good job.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what's everybody reading?
Oh, I'm literally reading nothing right now.
Really?
I just finished your book, Jen, and then I was just playing games with my son last night, and I haven't even got to anything. Like I think I'm gonna read. Oh, I'm gonna read the second one. It's Legendary, and that fantasy Stephanie Garber, that thing. What's the first one called?
Fireball.
Yeah, so I'm reading the second one. I got to get it read because it's going to be returned to my Libby. But
I think I listened to those books like a long ass time. I mean, I have the
because I saw your review on Goodreads. And I'm liking this one more so far than the first one. I didn't think I would.
I think I like
the character.
We're just
it's
so
like
much.
the sister, you know.
Yeah, they are really fun. Fun fact, I read not one book in May.
Well, you had a busy life.
Not one at all.
Nope.
Okay.
I was like,
all right.
That's why I was gone, okay? Because I wasn't even.
You don't have a book to talk about.
She hadn't even picked anything up. No.
But right now, I'm reading Twisted Pawn.
Are you liking that?
Who's that by?
Aljation.
I like really fell in love with the first one.
Yeah, I know. I fell in love with the first one. I had high expectations for the second one. It was still a 4. It just wasn't. It didn't hit the same as the first one.
It didn't.
So
I don't know if it's because I've been out of the reading, but I mean, I have read some books this month.
Good job.
But yeah, I was like, good, Todd. I'm slow. I'm slow on it.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
I saw you finished at least the first book in the Ember Glen trilogy. Do you like that?
I have a lot of notes.
Oh, goody.
That I'm typing up still. I did like it.
Okay.
I don't know if I was like, I'm definitely not ready to pick up the second book right now.
Oh no, it just gets worse.
I need a break because I heard like the first like little chunk is pretty hard, and I was like, okay, I need a minute.
Yeah, I think it's worse between books 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So,
but I
give yourself a mental break in between them.
Yeah, they're very, very dark.
Yeah, I didn't want any spoilers for myself, but I also needed to know like what was going to happen, like because it leaves off when shit's about to hit the fan. So I was like, I need a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I totally understandable. That one's a lot.
And also, I want to get my notes done too before I jump. So I'm not like putting notes into a different. Yeah. So,
it's good. It's good. And I'll take those whenever. So, because I'm starting things.
Okay.
So Megan is reading Destroy Me by Samantha Dyes. Are you liking that? I was talking with her the other day, Megan, just FYI. She expects the next Omegaverse under Mary Magdalene, the one that you guys are all waiting on, to be out hopefully by the end of June. So that is coming. I don't know when we're going to get the third book in that series that you're reading right now, though. I was asking her. I didn't get a definitive date. If you guys like Omegaverse girls, she's got the best one out there. I'm talking about.
I've never read her. I've only read the one Omegaverse that you gave me is like to read. That
this one's a dark, angsty, and it's written under Mary Magdalene is the name she writes her Omegaverse under, and it is like everybody who's. I mean, I read it and I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm beta reading for her. But I think the majority of the people from our channel that picked it up fell in love with it too. Like it rips your heart out the whole time. It is so good because it's got that whole rejected kind of thing. Go for it.
Yeah, I love rejected.
Immortal Games by Marissa Farrar is what Jody's reading. I liked that one. Have you guys read that one?
No.
It's a girl who gets her mom dies, finds out her mom dies, finds out the mom never got divorced from her ex-husband, who's this girl's stepdad, and she's like days from turning 18, so the state makes her go with this guy. He has 2 sons. One's a dick, and then one is a blind famous violinist, I believe. And they end up they take her with them for that short period of time. They go into Canada for a performance and the plane crashes and then they have to survive.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and the audio's good. It's a trilogy. I've only read the first book. I need to pick up the second one. So, but they're all out now. They're all on audio.
For the moment. Let me finish my trilogy before I start another one.
Start another one. I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shadows of Sparta and Gravewood. Oh, and you started the Zodiac Academy. Shadows of Sparta is what Mandy and I are doing for our book club this month by Sierra Jane. It's her new one.
Yes. I'm really interested to see what everybody thinks about that. I should have heard you because I love writing, so.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay.
So
let's see our Jane, and the audio is Samantha Brentmore and Teddy Hamilton, so she's got amazing audio for it. So there's a lot of world building in the beginning though, which is hard for me sometimes. Let's see. Megan says, she's liking the Samantha Dyes one so far. She's stalking Omega.
Goodreads. Just stalk Jessica because she'll tell you all about it. Yeah. She'll tell you.
I promise. I'll let you know as soon as she gives us a date. Yeah. We'll make a big post about it or something. And then Jody said that's the second one.
Live the first one.
Wait, what? Oh, for the Immortal Games.
Oh, that was the second book that you were doing?
Yeah, because it's Immortal something for the first one. It's the same. It's the trilogy. Okay, so she's in the second book. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah. It does sound really good, though.
Oh, okay. Stalker Lawyer. I haven't read Game On by Nevessa Allen. Have you guys read that?
No, I Lights Out was the first one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm like, why does it sound familiar? I've like literally had that first one on my TBR.
It's so popular, but I have heard some weird things about it.
I read it before it was popular, and now I won't touch it. I can't do it. I don't like popular books.
Yeah,
because I find everybody else's opinions bother me. Like they don't bother me.
Like I just read Dire Bound or
Yeah.
Diet or whatever.
Yeah, did you like that?
Not really. Like it was so hyped. I mean, I gave it like a 3-star, but I'm intrigued enough that I want to read the next one. But it was like 600 pages. It was way too long. It's like trying to be like ACOTAR mixed with, where it's trying to put a like love triangle, but you know who the end game guy is. I don't know. I just had so many like little issues with it, but it left me intrigued enough where I was like, okay, maybe I'll give the second one a chance. But I would not have finished it if I didn't have the audiobook. I was like, I'm like, we had like, where they have like so many sex scenes with the current boyfriend that like you don't care about. So I was like,
Michigan gal, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense because it changed the word to evergreen in her thing instead of read.
Oh, yeah.
So much more sense. Okay, so I'm reading The Nightshade's Bride. And it's by Kate Ravenscar. And I'm wondering if Kate Ravenscar is Kate Raven, who wrote Bully, which is that baseball romance. And the other one that I think she wrote is like The Eclipse Ritual, but that was under Kate Raven-Hill. And I wonder if she changed her name again for this one, because it's more of like a historical, it's a novella, but it's definitely got darker themes. And apparently he's like supposed to cheat on her at like the 90% mark in the book. And that is what I saw. And somebody said that online. And I was like, okay, I'm going to jump into that one. So like, that's what's being marketed. Like, so we'll see. Cause it already ruined it for me and I ruined it for everybody else. Sorry. But that's how it's being marketed. And I love it.
Somebody ruined it for me. So I'm ruining it for you.
No, that's how it's being marketed. So we don't really do that spoiler thing, but I'm reading that one. We'll see how that one goes. So
that's crazy that they're marketing it that way because so many people they see cheating and they're like, nope.
Yeah, but there's like Mandy and I've really gotten into reading a lot of books lately where there's cheating and a lot of
like I want to read that Kate C. Wells one this month. I'm gonna
get yes. They just got
that
audio.
One I was scared to get to, but I'm really excited.
So good thought that one, and there's one by S.T. Moores, and audio just came out for that one as well, and they're just so good.
I need to know more of that trilogy because
I haven't read that yet.
I read it.
But
I read it when I first started getting into reading back in 2020, and I loved it.
I think I read it in when did I read it? In 2019, maybe 2020.
Yeah, I like her stuff. She doesn't write as often anymore.
But that trilogy got me into like dark romance and like a lot of the tropes that I'm like now that I love.
Yeah.
I always had it on my list, but it was never on Kindle Unlimited. So I like picked up other things. And so, but I really want to finally like get to it. And maybe I could just get on Libby or something and wait.
Because I listened to the audio.
So did I.
I
had an office job back then and it was just easier to not have to deal with what was going around.
Yeah.
Everybody out. And it was amazing. Yeah.
I loved it. Silent Flames, that's the name of the Kate C. Wells.
Well, and I got the audio just for it.
Yeah,
I did get it. So that's something I need to get to like this week. I need to read it.
Yeah, because the audio is actually already out because I already listened to it.
So probably. I think they said the 16th, but maybe I had the wrong date on my sign up. But like they give
sometimes
you more
it pops out early. Yeah. Because I listened to it week before last, and the audio was really good.
Yeah, really I can't wait to finally get to it.
Yeah, all the feelings are came back with it. So it's a good one. And I like that Kate seems to be able to get, like, her books are not too long, but she gets her point across. Like, you don't feel like you're missing anything. She does a really good job with
it. I love that she just kind of puts you through the ringer with like the angst and turmoil. Yes. But like, it's good, like I really like that, how she does that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like it. So, well, Jen, do we even know what we're doing next month?
I know. I'm like, did we even choose the book yet?
I think we did. We picked the Corinne Michaels book. Yeah. Okay. That's the last that I heard about it. So I was like, let's go with that one because the other one somebody had read.
Yeah, I'd read the Kay Webster one because
so was Mandy. Yeah.
And this is the one that you have the
I have an ALC for it this month, but I'll just,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think Mandy said she already read it too, but she read it because she got like an advanced copy of it. But she was all good for that one because we do love our Corinne.
And I've never read her.
Worried about.
So I was like, okay, I keep needing to read her, and we lost her. I keep needing to read her, but I'm like, where do I start? Because I see so many good series from her. So I was like,
honestly, I just jump into.
yeah. When I thought this one like sounded perfect, so I was like, you know what? I'm finally just gonna jump into this one and finally read her. You know,
tried to give us like a list of things that were all over the place. So, but yeah, I was like, it's hard to like pick something that we all haven't done.
Yeah, it's so hard to find a book that we all haven't read. It's like
it's really very hard.
So we picked the first book in Corinne Michael's new series, which is called Heartstone Ranch. But the book is actually called West of Forever. I don't know any details. Hold on.
Cowboy.
It is a cowboy. It's cowboy. There's not a trope list. It's a cowboy romance. It's the first in a series. So I just see our families will never approve. Or that. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They come from like rival families or something. I can't remember because I read the blurb of it when I signed up for it.
That was one of the country mafia kind of thing, right? Which sounded kind of interesting. I read a lot of synopses this morning, so
yeah.
So you're like, I don't remember which one that is.
There was one that was like a cowboy mafia kind of thing, and I was like,
is that the Maggie Rodden one or whatever?
I don't know. And then there was one.
There's lots of them now, so
I know.
Yeah, Cowboys become the next hockey, I think.
Yeah, he's a grumpy single dad. I think he does. He is something like his. It's kind of like I don't know. It kind of was reminding me of maybe like a Yellowstone kind of thing, where like they run the town, they will throw you over a cliff, and nobody's gonna find you, kind of thing. So, but it's pretty nice. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I got high hopes.
I always like Corinne, so I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, and I'll get that up so that we can start posting so everybody knows what it is.
Did we pick a date?
West of that we did.
That we didn't do.
Good job, Mandy got me. Yep, but didn't pick a date. And we'll get to you on.
Well, we couldn't even remember whose turn it was. I had to like go look in my live, and I'm like, okay, mine was the one before April. So because I couldn't remember.
That's the problem.
Been like a line. It's been so long.
It's only been a couple months, but it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, probably in the middle of July, but we'll get back to you.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I know. Mandy and I have we have Bray in Ohio. I think the third weekend. I think. Don't quote me on that. We'll look it up. But yeah, probably in the middle. Middle tends to work.
Typically, yeah. So
yeah,
we'll make that announcement when we have it. Yeah.
So that's it. Corinne Michael's West of Forever.
Okay. Yay.
That comes out in 2 days, so you've got plenty of time.
And the audio, I think it's same day release too, right?
I think so. Yeah, because that was when I had that was like this week. But luckily, Must Love Audio lets you have a little bit more time. Like you don't have to post like on the release day. And I wanted to get like all these reads from like our buddy read thing that I was doing this week. So
dude, okay. Well, kudos.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like somebody had messaged me. I had a couple people message me, but they were like, I'm going to read all of them. I'm like, man, you're awesome.
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I was going to read all of them. I was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's just that being that mood reader. And
I couldn't figure out what to read this week. Like I couldn't settle on everything. Like I was trying to mood read I was like, oh, let me grab these books off my shelf that I've never read. And then like I'd read like 10 pages and I'd be like, like I'm just not.
That's how I was. That's why I didn't pick up Leave Me Behind because I really want. I mean, it's been on my TBR for a while, and I just was like, I'm not in the mood. I don't think, and that's when I'm not going to give it a fair grade. You know what I mean? Like the rating's not going to be fair. I need to.
Yeah.
I think that's been tough too because with my state of mind and like everything I've been through, I think I was having a really hard time enjoying books, and I think I was rating them more harshly. So that's why I was I think I went overboard with my 6-star thing because I finally was like, oh, I love this, and I feel like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I'm rating this 3 stars, 3.5 stars. Some of like the historical romance I did for like their book club.
Yeah.
And they were like giving it 5 stars, 4.5. And I'm like, oh, maybe like it's my state of mind too, because their points were valid. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm in a bad headspace too, so I'm not enjoying.
I think it matters. Like when I'm told I have to read something, whether it's for like our convincing my bestie thing or like this or whatever, I tend to go into, if I'm not in the mood for it, then I tend to go into it going, I don't want to read this, and then it ends up affecting the book. Like I have to be in the mood for it, and I think that's what happened in our last convincing my bestie, because it was Elizabeth O'Rourke, and it was Mandy's favorite, and I didn't care for it.
Which one was it?
My favorite Bad Mistake?
Yeah, that was, I remember watching that because I was like, I haven't read that series yet, but I love Elizabeth O'Rourke. But
I read a couple of hers. Some work for me, some don't. I think, did we read Elizabeth O'Rourke for one of our buddy reads that I hated?
Did we? I feel like we did. But
I was like, I think I gave it, like, I was like mad, and I think we did. Because it was like,
no, have we? I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
I don't know.
But anyways, some work for me, some don't. Like, so I never know if I'm gonna love it or not.
Yeah,
I read what was it? The Devil, A Deal with the Devil.
I like that one.
That one.
And I was annoyed, and I think I still give it a 4 because it was Elizabeth. The writing was great, but it just wasn't anything. I wouldn't have picked it up for myself, which is the whole point in that thing, right? Yeah. But the heroine just annoyed me to no end. But the story was still good. So it was one of those, a real conundrum, because I love Elizabeth and I love her writing. I just didn't, and I knew it was Mandy's favorite, and then I felt the guilt that I give Mandy crap for.
I love that book. I mean, she
she does. Yeah. But then I had to tell myself I can't feel guilty because there's books that I love that she doesn't at all. Yeah. So
she doesn't love all your Alien and
except for now, she's all on the Ruby Dixon. Like she finished the first Ice Planet Barbarians that we met, Ruby, and she's like, "Take my picture next to the sign." I was like, "But she didn't take my picture next to the sign." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, like this. Wait a minute.
This is my on this bandwagon. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. I know. I'm the bandwagon. No, I just think it's hilarious. And then
that's so funny.
But I'm trying to get her to read other alien romances, and she's like, no. And I was like, Ruby Dixon has dragons. No. And I'm like, but they're post-apocalyptic. No. I'm like, oh, come on.
Look at how the dragons are great.
She like binged that series like real
She
quick.
did. Well, she was trying to get them all in before we went and saw Ruby in March. And she got the first
series. And they're so easy
in.
to read. They're like so quick, like good reads.
Well, when I get into a slump, that's what I pick up as one. I'm like, okay, which one do I want?
I need to get back to
I've read them all, but yeah.
Because I was trying to do it in the reading order she had listed, like somebody had listed. Because I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize there was this and like spin-off.
I didn't do that.
And I was like, man, I haven't gotten anywhere in this list. I'm like, I need to get
that's too complicated for me. I can't.
It's too much. Yeah. I just stay in that series, and then I go back and read the novellas and stuff as they pop up. Because I know what's going on. But like she's got the third or fourth, the next book in the Ice Planet Clones is coming out at the end of this month. So I'll be reading that because that'll be the newest one in that world. So yeah, I don't care for her Rizzverse series as much because the aliens are not barbarians. They're still the big blue guys, but they're not. Oh, wait, is it Rizzverse? No, a Coruscant series. I like Rizzverse. So anyhow, yeah. And to think that was only going to be one book. She was going to write the one book and end it. And here we are 80 books later or something like that.
I mean, that's crazy because she's like built an entire universe and people go gaga over like, I mean, what, there are over 10, aren't there?
Oh, there's like 20.
Shit. Okay, yeah.
Or 27 in the first one or something like that. And then there's
that's when I looked at it and I go, oh, I've barely, I have a lot to get through.
And there's just as many, roughly just, there's a few less in her Ice Home series. And now you've got the Ice Planet Clone series, which there's 3 or 4 in that one now. But then you've also got like all of her worlds. Yeah, all of her worlds are like connected because she made the Dragon series connect to this one, and then she's got a couple other spin-off series that are in the same world out there. So there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah, from one weird alien book, you know? And nobody can beat her. Like, that's like the next best thing, I think, is Zoe Draven. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Have you read Zoe's Vampire Dudes? I can't say
read
the name of it.
First one. I read the first one. I really liked it. I need to continue it.
Yeah. I've read all of them. I didn't like the second one as much as like the first, but I loved the third. The third is I
think that you put on the favorites of like the year or something, maybe, because I was trying to like look at booktubers to read their favorites, and I was like, oh, I got to read the first two before I can do this one. But
yeah, I want to say that the first book is Fire in His Blood is the name of her Fire Blood Dragons. Yeah, I think it's Fire in His Blood. I'm just looking really quick.
I think I only read the first one. I can't remember if I read all those.
Yeah, the first one is Fire in His Blood. But it's a post-apocalyptic in Texas. Everybody's sweaty without deodorant.
Yeah.
You know it. It's going to be stinky. Oh, nobody wants that. So, yeah.
No.
All right. Well, we're almost to an hour.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. I was really impressed. 4 books and
yeah,
we did it.
I had no idea how it was going to go, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot. So, all right, ready to sign off?
Yeah, we're back to one. All right, everybody.
We're back to one book. Next month, it'll be on Jen's channel. We'll let you guys know what day.
Yes.
It's the new Corinne Michaels. So,
yeah.
Whatever we said that was called.
West of Forever.
Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, all 4 of us will be here, and I'll not be running the shindig because I don't like running the shindig. You'll be running the shindig.
Great.
Thanks. This is Mandy. Mandy does this.
Just didn't need to do it from now on. She's a good runner.
She keeps us in line. So
she keeps us like scheduled and like organized, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, the book. Oh yeah, the date. I never
about it. That's her type A personality shines. It's the teacher in her. So yeah. All right. Okay. We'll end the live and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. End it.
And then wait.